let's get to the phone lines. We've got Bob on the line. Hey there, Bob. What's your question tonight?
Hey, Bob.
Hey, yeah, my question is for Bill or anybody. When it comes to distracted driving, are younger people more driving around more distracted today than older people? And then in addition to that question, I wanted to know is what is the percentage, is distracted driving the biggest reason for wrecks in today's world?
Yeah, Bob, I'll be honest with you. I don't know the exact answer to either one. As far as whether the younger people are doing it, I would just tend to say yes, because they're more in tune with technology and iPhones and all of that type of stuff. Like my mom and dad. My dad's 86, my mom's 77, and they don't even know how to text. So they're not going to be texting while going down the road. Now my kids, who are 26 and 22, obviously they text like crazy. But we have put blocks on their phones where when they get in a car, they can't text while they're driving down the road. And that's an important tool that I think any parents, especially if you have a 16, 17, 18-year-old, you need to kind of drill that into them. And I think the longer we go, the better that generation is going to get, the more we educate people. Now, as far as the percentage of how many accidents, I don't know, as far as, what the percentage of distracted driving, but I will tell you it's greatly increased. And, there's been studies to show that texting and driving is about 10 times, if not more, worse than drinking and driving. And I'm not advocating either one, obviously, but when you're looking down, it completely changes the game of, when you're driving down the road and things of that nature. So absolutely, great question on both of them. But, hopefully we'll start seeing a decline, and hopefully the law, as Andrea mentioned, right now there's not a lot of teeth to it, but hopefully it'll change where the penalties get more and more. If you're in Georgia, you can't touch your phone. Mm-hmm. In Alabama, you can, but so I think it's coming. Hopefully it will, and things will get better.
But with your practice, though, how many of the cases, when you learn about the details of what caused the accident, would you say that, like, what percentage would you say the driver is distracted?
Well, distracted, distracted comes in many forms. Distracted could be, again, looking at your phone. It could be changing the radio. It could be you can't see because of, I've got a really bad case right now off of Greenlight Road where the sun was in someone's eyes and they ran through a stop sign. Whether you classified that as distracted or not, but, it's probably, and I'm just guessing, it's probably half of most vehicle accidents that I see now that someone is not paying attention for some reason. It could be, I've got a case right now where the defendant and his wife were having a bad argument, yelling and screaming at each other, and he didn't, he took his eyes off the road and hit our client. So, and that's distracted driving. It's not texting, but it's still distracted. So the bottom line is when you're driving, you need to look straight ahead and pay attention.